is so painful. May Saint Obi's soul rest in perfect peace. Guys, indeed, some men do cry as well. No be only women dey go through a lot for marriage o. No this and no peace. Today, guys, I'll be telling you how Saint Obi's dysfunctional marriage and his inability to see his children led to his untimely death. While we sleep peacefully in the comfort of our homes, some people cannot sleep in peace and comfort in their own homes. Some people's home turned into a war zone and worst nightmare. Not all marriages are as blissful as they look, especially this celebrity's marriage. Saint Obi and his ex-wife Linda had a messy situation. It all started in the year 2019. Linda Amobi was the ex-wife of our actor Saint Obi. She was formerly known as Linda Saint Uwanfo when she was still married to the actor. She is an executive of MTN Enterprise Business Unit. Saint Obi married Linda Uwanfo in December 2006 at her hometown in Anambra State. Their marriage was blessed with 3 beautiful children, 2 boys and a girl. Everything appeared to be fine until one fateful day in 2019 when the actor Saint Obi found his way to the High Court of Ota in Ogun State and filed for a divorce. The actor had dragged his wife to the High Court of Ota, Ogun State, for the dissolution of their marriage, which was contracted in the year 2006. After the divorce suit, the popular actor Obi and his wife Linda Amobi started battling over the custody of their 3 children. It seems they didn't wanted a joint custody at all. Each of the parents wanted to have the kids to his or herself, especially the ex-wife Linda. When she saw that things were not going her way, she took the matter into her own hands. According to reports, this and many more led to his untimely death, as his best friend, filmmaker Zik Zulu, opens up. According to news, guys, filmmaker Zik Zulu Okafor has penned down the heartbreaking final moments of veteran Nollywood actor Obinna Nwafor, better known as Saint Obi, who died on Sunday, May 7, 2023. Saint Obi reportedly passed away after spending several months at the hospital in Jos, Plateau State, where he underwent treatment of an unspecified illness. Zik, who is also a renowned veteran journalist, in an article on Tuesday, May 18, revealed that the actor stopped acting immediately after he got married to his wife, Linda, a top executive in telecom giant MTN. According to him, their marriage was at best a dramatization of love. It was quick. He barely told us that he found a wife. Then the marriage happened. None of us who were his closest pals, who walked with him through the crucible to the crest of his career in Nollywood, none of us was invited. The distance between us and the guy I admirable called Saint of the Storm had begun. This goof would widen with each year. We saw him perhaps once in a year after this marriage, and life actually seemed to have given him a fair shake of the dice. He dressed well, drove big cars, and even his kin, in literal lingo, spelt wellness. The saint would be blessed with 3 beautiful children, but not on one occasion were his friends in Nollywood invited for christening or birthday. But more tragic is the fact that this marriage did not only take away Obinna from his friends, he took him away from Nollywood as well. Saint stopped acting, absconded from his career and perhaps his calling. It could seem prognostic now, yes, because I recall leaving my house in Lagos mainland for his massive office in Lekki, Victoria Island, Lagos. It was about 6 years ago. There, I demanded to know why my friend abandoned our industry. He told me with his usual shy expression that he wanted to focus on some other businesses and also to work behind the camera, because his visage was unconvincing to me. I told him in stark terms that whatever his new vision and pursuit are, he must not abandon the trade that made him who he was. It took another 3 years for Saint to return to his homies, but when he did, some of the deeply disappointed ones sneaked behind him. This was because the slammery rumors of cracks in his marriage had hit home, and though secretive in his ways, he knew it was time to open up, and he did. I do not know why my wife's siblings see me as a gold digger. They confront me, harass and fight me in my own matrimonial home, and my wife did nothing to stop them. I work hard, I earn money, I have never depended on my wife. He lamented, eyes blurred with tears. You could tell he was in deep pain. By my next visit, the saint returned with a deep cut from knife on his left eye. His wife's brother, he said, scarred the wall fence of their house to attack him. They were captured by hidden CCTV installed by surveillance and security. He revealed. He reported them at the police station and subsequently acquired a gun to defend himself. This effectively marked the beginning of the end of his marriage and perhaps Saint Toby's long walk to a sad end. He moved out of his matrimonial home to a new house to begin the reconstruction of his destiny, alone without his wife, and was still without his 3 beautiful children. Meanwhile, his wife went to the police to defend her siblings using her financial power to manipulate the course of justice. Saint stated unequivocally. The wife also sued for divorce, not in Lagos but in Ogun State. As Saint put it, it was to make the journey difficult for me, but I will not bend, neither will I break. I will fight with my last blood to take the custody of my children. They love me and they know it will be hard for me to live without them. The divorce is not an issue. My marriage has long been over, he said with a mix of courage and a quirky heart that betrayed his distress. About mid last year, however, Obinna took ill, but he told no one. He simply became scarce. He was in and out of hospital. He would later learn he sold 2 of his big 3 SUVs to take proper care of his health and to acquire 6 Camry cars he'd use for Uber. But his vanishing wealth continued unbattered. He seemed to have a premonition of his own passings as he wept repeatedly about not seeing his children. He emaciated. Life took a grim picture. When I saw him by chance in January 2023, this dude called Saint looked 15 years older than his age. His macho cut hard stroke. His fat wallet was gone. What was left was only his fat will. His eyes seemed lost in their sockets. This would be the last time I would see him. Saint snuck out of Lagos to hang out with his sister in Jos. He told no one. But a month ago, in April precisely, the once delightful actor who brought joy to many homes broke his icy silence. He called our mutual friend in US to give him a devastating message. He was on a deathbed. He said and wanted our friend to pray for him. It is not looking good. Pray for me. Pray for me. He appealed passionately. His next call came on May 1st, 2023. This time to his mentor, the man who made him a star with his production, Zeb Ejiro. He told him with a wavering voice that he had 3 surgeries but was still in the hospital in Jos. He averred again that his situation was not looking good, that he is also in deep pain, distressed that he couldn't see his children, but he begged him not to tell anyone about his ailment. Such was the life of this creative hermit, a lonely trooper. I was the first to hear the news of his death late on Sunday, May 7th. My people, a big star has fallen in Nollywood. Zeb broke down in tears. I hadn't said who it was, but snooping hopelessly now, he said, "Don't tell me it's Saint Obi." Sadly, he was right. may his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. My people, una see wetin Saint Obi go through before his sudden demise, before he took the ticket to the journey of no return. Like I said, men also cry. Men do cry as well. Not be only women, they go through a lot for marriage, but it's better you speak out. It's better you speak about your experience, the challenges you are facing, because last na the same talk na everybody go still come talk for the matter. May Saint Obi's souls rest in perfect peace. Imagine his wife deprived him of seeing those children since 2016, and in as much as we've read, this man Saint Obi loved his kids so much. They were fighting over the custody of those children, like he wanted to have the kids to himself because of the love he had for them. Dear women, please, we need to do better. Divorce is okay, separation is okay, but keeping the children away from their father is absolutely wrong and evil. Yes, this man loved those children to the core. Like, guys, what he went through before his sudden demise, now only God now know. But make people learn from Saint Obi's mistake. You have to speak up, speak up, at least confide in a friend before it's too late. So heartbreaking, guys. He endured so much before his death. May his soul rest in peace. Thanks, guys. Drop your comments at the comment section. I'm Violet and this is Baz News. Hit on the follow button. And the least you can do to support me is help me share my video. If you marry better spouse, whether you be man or woman, you don't know wetin God do for you. Heartbreak is another slow killer. Wow.